Happening right now. Juneteenth events marking the day enslaved people in Galveston finally found out they were free. And for the first time ever, Juneteenth is being recognized as a federal holiday. Even more reason to celebrate, and that's just what people are doing across the Houston area. Stephanie Whitfield live at Emancipation Park, where people gathered to mark this special day of freedom in American history. Stephanie.
Yeah, Ron, and Emancipation Park has a rich history of its own. It was founded by former enslaved African Americans in the 1800s, and today it was one of several spots celebrating Juneteenth. In Galveston, June 19th is a local holiday.
Why we celebrate Juneteenth? Galveston, Texas is the birthplace of Juneteenth.
It's where Union soldiers announced and enforced the emancipation of the country's last remaining African-American slaves in 1865. In Houston, Emancipation Park was founded a few years later, so people would have a place to celebrate Juneteenth. More than 100 years later, this is the first year it's a federal holiday, too.
And happy Juneteenth, America! That's new! Come on! Happy Juneteenth, America!
The celebration at Emancipation Park this year looked a little different, designed to service the community.
You know, there's still a lot of need in the community from COVID, so we're doing a meal distribution as well as helping folks with rental assistance, making sure that you can get your COVID vaccine here on site.
At the Children's Museum, Juneteenth was celebrated with art and music to teach children about this day in history. It's a day to reflect and rejoice.
We're in this place called Galveston, a hallowed place where you never stop. Al Edwards didn't stop with the state holiday.
As you can see, there are still a lot of people out here celebrating today, and that event earlier today had a huge impact. We're told they gave away 5,000 meals. Ron?
So awesome is that.